Alright guys, I think we're recording now. I think I fixed my volume from the last video if you checked out my YouTube video for the Wild. But that was yesterday. Let's get it to today. Welcome to a special video, guys. I'm posting this video on Facebook. And I dedicate it to you guys who are followers of my page on there. And trying to encourage you to check out my YouTube stuff if you have a chance. But at the same time, I'm going to basically stay with like my playlist channel for like the Titans and the Wild, and Supercharger will be over on that page on YouTube channel. But off videos will be on Facebook. And so I'm deciding to do Detroit Pistons Sim Series franchise on NBA Live 19. Before there was 2K, there was NBA Live 19. And people were telling me, well, why don't you get 2K? I'm like, I didn't even think about it. But because I wasn't really a big basketball guy, but I saw this game, and I think it was like $20-30 like a year or two ago. It's been about 2 years. And I just got it, and I obviously enjoyed it to a little bit, but at the same time I felt like I wasn't getting realistic gaming outcomes on it. And then I saw 2K, and it's just like I went over into 2K. You can, create a team, create a state, create an arena, create all these things, and do all these things in the franchise mode over in 2K. The things you can't do in NBA Live. But 2K, gave me the Wild. But before there was the Wild, I was working on trying to get the Detroit Pistons a championship team. And it's been a long series. Been a very long series that's seen me go through a lot of players. I don't even know what year I'm in. This thing has gone for a long time, and we'll get right into it. And through it all, I've thought about even quitting the series and going and leaving it alone and staying with 2K only. But the reason I didn't do that is I'm just too invested in the players. I'm very invested in the players. So that makes it a little tougher to say, okay, I'm going to quit. And plus, the way I do simming, this doesn't even take long at all. And, okay, now it's telling me what year I'm in now. We're in 2027, and if you know this game, it's NBA Live 19, so it obviously started in 2018. So I've been in this thing for about 10 years, about 9 to 10 years. And in that time, I've had some success in this series, but not a lot. I did take the Pistons into the Eastern Conference Finals, but I had it set to pro, and it was kind of too easy. So I decided to set it on All-Star, and then the game got harder, and I got less interested. But then I had up on an idea of saying, well, maybe I should do it as a sim series, but still keep the All-Star thing, play with the sliders a bit, find a slider set that I can play with. It's difficult, but I can still play with it. That's what I wanted to do. And I think I've got that series now because of that, So here we are, 9 years in, and we're in the Eastern Conference Finals versus Cleveland. And I didn't expect it. This team had a rough start to the season, a very rough start. And the bad part about this game is that, too, I can't even show you how bad it was. Because this does not have a deep franchise mode. But here's our playoff stats. I mean, we're number 1 in scoring points. We're number 2 in assists, and we're number 3 in rebounds. So that tells you how we're successful. I mean, that tells you how we were successful in the stat category. But here you go, all the transactions we made. Joshua Carrier, of course, from the Atlanta Hawks. you know, traded, was traded to us. We worked out a trade. We got J.D. Cobbs, another player from some other team, I forget. We made a lot of trades. Zaire Smith, I think we traded him to get the players we got. We signed Demont Prather, who's one of the another big centers we got. Giote Darius, who actually won Sixth Man of the Year this year. And we just made a lot of moves in the off season. We let go of a lot of players. Like Montrezl Harrell, I let go of him. Frank Hobson, I got him. I had him over from last year. Juwan Ruffin's not on the squad anymore. DeMarcus Bullard's not on the squad anymore. But it doesn't show the big one that we released Andre Drummond last offseason. We're going to look at the roster. Of course, I got Jaren Jackson Jr., who's 26 years old and 90 overall. And what I did in the offseason was go and get depth on the front line. You got Giote Darius. I can't pronounce his name. I wish I could pronounce his name, but I can't. Who's been big. It won't show us awards. Yeah. He's been big, but he actually did win Sixth Man of the Year. He's really good. J.D. Cobbs, of course, takes the spot. A lot younger. Takes the spot of Andre Drummond. Joshua Carrier we got from the Hawks, who's really good at shooting. And we got Demont Prather, another good center. So you look at it, you got Jaren Jackson Jr., Darius, Cobbs, Prather. That's a killer front line right there of, forwards and centers, man. So that really helped our team out as far as depth on the front line. And then, of course, I have Shea Gilges Alexander, who I feel like has become the veteran great player. I mean, in real life, actually, too, if you look at Shea Gilges in real life with the Thunder, he's looked at as one of the up-and-coming stars. Right now in our league, he's a vet. He's 28 years old, and he is my point guard. And will probably stay my point guard for a long time. I mean, as long as the series goes anyway. And then I got Anthony Simons, who really impressed in the last 2 seasons, or I think I got him 2 seasons ago, and he's become that guy that comes off the bench for Shea Gilges and pretty much gets it done. And he got most improved player 2 years in a row, 2023 and 2024. And he should have a bigger contract than that, but it is what it is. Frank Hobson, I got off a trade, says he's got superstar abilities. He does good, but I think they took his, it says superstars. Development is superstar, so he earns points at a highest rate. But he's not upgrading really fast, which is kind of disappointing. James Bartholomew, of course, is another small forward. Thon Maker, of course, is still with the team. He's about to turn 30. Henry Nickerson, the young, very young shooting guard for us. So we got a lot of guys on the team a lot of new guys I signed, but they still got some of the older guys that have been with me for a while. But the team has changed drastically since I started. I mean, you look at my first drafted player was Shaylon Venable. He's no longer with the team. Andre Drummond's no longer with the team. Josh Oskoji's no longer with the team. So it's been a lot of changes. But I think the reason why we're here is because I made those changes. And it was a tough offseason. Because I remember, of course, I had a video, of course, of the offseason I did I did for this page, and you can view it. I was very disappointed in how that off season went, and I wanted to do it better this off season. I did. I think I really made this team a lot younger and a lot better. But why are we here? Well, you guys are going to get a front row seat to whether the Pistons can make the finals or not. I've been playing this game for almost over 2 years. Can I get this team to the finals finally? To finally get them in the finals. If I do, I'll make a special episode of that as long as I make it this. You guys are going to find out right now if we have what it takes. You'll find out how I did this, how I play it, how much do I sim, when do I jump in, when I don't. You guys will get a front row seat into what it is that I do. Cleveland, of course, is loaded. And we're going to go through. Cleveland is loaded with young talent. So we have our work cut out for us in this series. But we swept the Heat. And what's the other team we beat? I'll show it in a minute. But anyway, there's these young players like Donald Heron, the center, who's an 88 overall at 22 years old. Matthew Unk, small forward, at 25 years old, 88 overall. Jackson Dismukes, who's a superstar player. 87 overall, superstar, upgrades points at the highest rate, and he's 23 years old. He's only going to get better. Then you got the vet, Colin Sexton, who's their leader, Kirby Sylvester, 22 years old, 82 power forward. Fred Van Vliet plays in my Wild series. Here he's a Cavalier. And a pretty decent bench. They got DeMarcus Bullard, so they must have signed him when we let him go into free agency. But you can see a lot of talent at the top. A lot of talent at the top. And we'll view the playoff bracket. And there it is, guys. Yeah, we beat the 76ers 4-2. But we swept the Heat. So that's what it's down to. It's Dallas. It's Dallas and Denver. And I think they're saying Denver beat Dallas 4-2. So it's going to be Denver in the finals, and we'll see if we can join. We can play Denver in the finals. Denver made the finals? I didn't expect that. Who's on Denver's squad, man? Because I would never expect the Nuggets to make it. Well, of course, they got Jokic, who's usually he was with Brooklyn. I thought he was with Brooklyn. They must have got him, or he might have been there this whole time. I swear he played for Brooklyn. Yeah, all Denver. He's a Denver guy. Jamal Murray's no slouch, even at his age. Michael Porter Jr. They got some pretty good players, but it's not like they're top heavy. You think they'd be more top heavy if they're going to the finals. So you guys get a treat. Y'all get to see what this process is all about, and how do I get through a series, or how do I, handle this franchise, this sim franchise. And basically, it's Super Sim is how you do it. You don't play. My thing of handling this is to let the Super Sim determine the winner. I can play. I will play if the game gets close. I'll jump in. If it's close, it's testy. I'll jump in. If it's a blowout, chances are I'm gonna let it sim through, and I'm just gonna let it go. And that's how I usually handle it. I think we're gonna start with. We can start with these uniforms. You don't have the choices that you have in the in 2K. 2K to this is pretty. It's pretty jarring. It's like step your game up, EA. Yeah, I cut my grass today. I wore a mask for most of it. Then I forgot my mask, and I was backyard cutting grass and out in the grass, of course, and the pollen, which triggers allergies, which triggers why I'm snorting a lot. Yeah.
This is the Eastern Conference Finals as we're set for coverage of Game 1 right here on EA Sports. From Quicken Loans Arena, tonight the Cleveland Cavaliers taking on the Detroit Pistons. Along with Jay Williams, I'm Ed Cohen. Jay, we look at the Cavs coming in. They're rested, they're ready to go, and they'll have home court advantage to begin here in Games 1 and 2. And I'll tell you what, I'm looking forward to this series right here. This is going to be a dogfight. We got a couple of teams that match up very well.
All right, there we go. What I do is start simulating.
I can see this one going.
I could just go quarter to quarter, but I kind of like seeing the action from here. Now pretty even. I don't jump into the fourth quarter. If the opposing team's making a run, I let them make it. I'm not going to just keep jumping in because this is supposed to be more super sim more than anything. I'll jump in the fourth quarter if things are close enough or it looks like we're in danger. I'll jump in. Plus, none of my jumping in is going to help. The way I have this slider set, it ain't going to make no difference. If we're going to lose, we're going to lose. Ah, come on, guys. It's a close game, though. I love it. I love that it's close. Right now it's kind of close, so I don't jump in yet. Looks like we're handling ourselves pretty well. They just hit a three. There we go. We might get the first game.
Yeah, baby, here we go.
And I'm jumping in. Stay on, no. Oh, we'll let him get the rebound.
And a putback slam. If you know anything, it comes down to who wants it more. And right now, the offense is just hungry. It's Detroit's ball. Gilges Alexander. Screen coming.
Get in there. No.
He sent that one to the third row. He was locked in. That was impressive. Sexton. Sent it away.
Yeah.
Did you see how far he got up? He kept going up and up and up. I think he's still going up.
Get in there.
And count the basket. He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Should have took these guys off. Oh my God, they're
Not
get it.
loose.
Oh, I could have got the steal. double.
Has a look.
Yeah.
Off the mark. He loves the tough shots, but that one may be too tough.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance.
Get in there.
Continue to be
Carry with the three.
No matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
Well defended. Shot no good. If it was anyone else, they'd be back on the bench for taking that shot.
Hold it, hold it.
Gilges Alexander.
We're just going to hold it.
Screen coming.
Got it? No!
Drive down the lane, but the shot won't go down. Has a chance.
No!
Off the mark.
No!
Shot.
Go!
Another foul.
Yeah.
Still no good.
Get there.
There's the
Oh,
whistle.
there we go.
Intentional foul.
Smart play. You have fouls to use. Good way to manage the clock without burning the timeout.
Time for some whip personnel into the game. That stops the clock with 11 seconds to go as they apply the intentional foul.
Yeah.
Some players are built to handle these moments. On one end, you just spark your team, and at the same
Before I do that, let me go shrink this up a little bit. I'm noticing it's kind of in the way of the score thing so you guys can see it. Come on, get in there. Yeah, that's it. I'm going to shrink it down a little bit more. Yeah. Alright, back to the game. Gotta sink these free
you also
throws.
got under your opponent's skin. Just want to manage through the emotions here and not take it too far.
Get in there.
Knocks down the first. Two for two on that trip.
About 4. Think we're going home with the win now. Well, we're not going home, but
Going to launch.
we got the win.
Won't go down.
Why y'all piling for it? This game's over.
Moments, but it shouldn't make too much of a difference in what is now a two-score game.
Good foul right there. You want to stop the clock.
No, you don't.
And hits the first free throw. And he makes
Game
the
over.
move.
Detroit skill game.
Desperation shot here from half court. The Pistons are the winners.
Yes.
They've jumped out in front, 1-0 in this best-of-7 series. For my partner Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been the NBA playoffs on EA Sports. Find out more at easports.com. Until next time, good night.
Get off here. Showing you a player of the
The
game.
Pistons finished with a narrow victory on the scoreboard. I'm sure they would have.
We'll get stats and all that later. Trying to get player of the game.
Player of the game.
And what we
Yeah.
have here are highlights worth 1,000 words. There's no question he stood out amongst the rest in today's matchup.
Double-double.
This has been a presentation of ESPN on EA Sports. Until next time, I'm Jalen Rose, signing off.
All right, let's look at stats. See what we did. Free throws, 100%. Made all of them. 25 for 25. Wow, we got to the line a lot. That's a lot of fouling. Tied for rebounds, got more assists. 5 steals, 15 turnovers. Offensive rebounds. Kind of close. Second chance points, bench points. We got beat there. Well, this don't look like we should have won, but we won. This is closer than I thought it was. I thought it was like crazy, more crazier. It wasn't. Player stats. I'm looking at Detroit, not paying attention to Cleveland. 16-7 for J.D. Cobbs. Garris Garland, of course, with a double-double. Joshua Carey, 21 points. 12 points for Frank Hobson. 15 assists for Shea Gilges. He didn't make a difference with the baskets, but he did make the difference with the assists. That's what you want to see. And if he's not giving in the points, he's like affecting the game. Darius, that's kind of low for him. You expect more from him than that. Both these guys, were kind of, not really great. Simons, 5 points. Wow, the big guys, of course, delivered. Cobbs, Jared Jackson, Carrier, even Hobson scored 12, and then Shea, of course, with the assists, giving it to those guys, and them scoring points. Definitely take that. And that's how I do it. I don't generally play the entire games. There have been times when I have played most of the games just out of boredom during the season, just to get, acquainted with the players on the team, because everybody was sort of new, and I had to get to know what everybody can do and what their gifts are. So that was pretty good. So we get that first win. We still a game in Cleveland. I don't know if we can steal another one. I don't think the Pistons are the Wild, but it'd be nice to be up 2-0 heading back to Detroit. Don't see it happening with the talent they got on with the talent they got on the court. And we'll go with this, yeah. So I'll probably go with the Grays. Yeah, I'll go with the Grays. They can wear the white, I guess. Yeah, just let them wear the white. You don't get to do. I got 4 uniform choices, and they got a little bit more. They got 5. Ain't much for uniform choices, so. I should have seen if I could upgrade some guys. I probably should have upgraded some guys, but I'm not going to worry about it right now. I don't think as far as upgrading, the guys are pretty much upgraded enough given the points they have to get to move up on their updates, so I don't think it's going to affect anything. Game 2.
It's game number 2 of the Eastern Conference Finals here on EA Sports. From Quicken Loans Arena, tonight the Cleveland Cavaliers taking on the Detroit Pistons. Alongside Jay Williams, I'm Ed Cohen. Jay, you look at the Pistons as they enter play. They were the surprise winners in game 1. And as a visiting club, just getting one of those first 2 games so important. They've got a chance now to get both.
And what a performance in game 1. You steal the opener on.
Here we go. And here we go with this other simulation. Still close. Oh man, I would love to get these Pistons in the finals, man. I would love to do it. Get this team to the finals. After 2 years of playing this game, I finally get them there. Oh, that'd be sweet. Right now, we're trailing pretty badly. See if we can get it closer. Come on, guys, stay in there. And they're pulling again. They're not that far down, but they're scoring a lot more. We're not keeping up with them. Do I jump in? Let's see them a little bit more. See if I want to see them just sort of stay with them, and they're not. Yeah, that's enough. We'll jump in.
Hey, it's our game. Let's take it over.
No! Oh, I thought I was going to get it stolen. Yeah.
Add 2 points to the board. Man down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot. Cavaliers with the basketball. Sexton knocked loose. That's a
got
turnover. It goes the other way. Throws it down. And that is the sign of an unselfish team. When everybody in transition thinks they have a chance to get the ball because you have a willing passer, somebody willing to make other players on his team look great, that's only going to force your players to play that much harder on offense and give you more energy on the defensive end. Nothing going here on that drive. From long range, can't go down. Smothering defense. And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game. Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul. And ISO basketball is becoming a thing of the past. Team basketball is back. And if you have that personnel with the versatility plus the mindset, game over. Trying to cash in. He's looking for that touch. He's going to the free throw line to shoot. Yes, I love this move. Send him to the line. Chances are probably good he doesn't make both. And you also stop the clock while getting another possession. Simmons at the line.
Simmons. Oh, Simons.
First one goes down.
There we go.
Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Cavs at the controls.
Oh, no.
The defense. A drive through the paint, but his shot misses. And you see so many players quit on a play after they were beat the first time, but not him. He stayed on his hip, he fought back, and he made the player miss the shot. That's great defense. Knocked loose.
No.
4-3.
Yeah.
Carries it on the catch and shoot. Just because someone
Evans.
is listening to you doesn't mean that they actually hear you. At the end of the game, when players get tired, they listen to what the assignment was, but they didn't hear what it was. To Colin Sexton.
Yeah, that's it.
Goes reverse to lay it in. Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise. If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Rocking the rim. Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball. It looked like that in his hand. Here's a chance from long range. That's how you defend. Shoot or shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Yes.
To the rim. Lays it up and in. And that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense. Sexton.
He's wide open.
Driving right to the basket. No good.
I go up 2 games to 1. 8-9.
Screen coming. Curling inside.
Got it.
The pass set it all up. Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want.
trying to foul.
Here comes the screen. Lets it fly from beyond.
Ooh.
Knocks it down.
Yeah.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize
Sevens!
and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward. Now the Cavs gonna signal for timeout, but this game's in the balance, and time is of the essence.
Yeah, put all these guys in. Where's Carrier? Carrier's down with energy right now. Where's Shea Gilges? Shea Gilges he's not in there? I don't see Shea Gilges, y'all. Gotta find out if he's hurt.
Time to shuffle things up. Short jumper won't go down.
Yeah.
Finishes strong. Now a whistle, and Cleveland is going to use a timeout. It's their second and final one of the last 3 minutes. They cannot stop the clock again.
Game's over. Didn't I? Okay, I'm gonna get out of this, guys. We clearly have won. Game's done. Wonder where Shea Gilges is at, though. I'll send the rest of it. Get out of here. I think we're up two games. 2 games to 1, 2 games to none, going back to Detroit. All right. I had the Wild do it. Now the Pistons do it. Yeah. Joyta Darius.
The Pistons almost let this one get away from them, but they managed to get the victory. You ask me, and I'll tell you, it was the ball movement that made all of the difference. There's something to be said for a team that can win as a group, and that's what happened here today. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Detroit Pistons. Game drive.
I bet you Jaren Jackson Jr. got player of the game again. Yes, he
Being
did.
able to put up these kind of numbers is always impressive. But having the ability to lead and inspire.
Shut up.
This has been a presentation.
Lead and inspire.
Until next time, I'm Jalen Rose, signing off.
Yeah, they need to work. If they ever come out with another NBA Live game, they definitely need to work on the game as far as an in-depth franchise mode, for one, and change the announcing team. Or at least make the announcing team that you got better. Oh, yeah, definitely. Guys, we're up 2 games to none. Rebound edge goes to us, barely, though. Rebounding edge, shoulder went to us, barely. Bench killed them, 34-8 on our bench, and points in the paint, 56-40. Which means Jaren Jackson Jr. got off again. We got Cleveland on the ropes, man. 6 points for Prather, 9 points for Darius, 2 points for James. Frank Hobson, 13 points, 2 steals, 4 assists, 2 rebounds, 10 points for Simmons. I want to call him Simons, but okay, now you know. Anthony Simmons. I see Simons. 23 points for Jaren Jackson Jr. Again, our star. 8 points, a block, assists, point, and 7 rebounds for J.D. Cobbs. Joshua Carey-Dorse being the star that he is. 15 points, 4 steals, 2 assists, 7 rebounds. Shea Gilges, 7 points, 10 assists. Don Maker, Pitcherson 4, Nickerson with 3. We're up 2 games to none. How you like that? I didn't expect that. Man. Here we go again, game 3, back in Detroit. I gotta find out what's going on with Shea Gilges, man. Because that's tripping me out that Shea Gilges, I couldn't get him in the squad. And both times, I think we barely held him on. Like, we held him up. If we held our defense, holds them to 100 points, we're usually going to win. So I need to find out. According to this, Shea's in the lineup. He's still in the lineup, so I don't know what's going on. He's not injured. I just couldn't get him on the floor. There's no injuries. Nobody's injured, of course, because it's NBA Live and the franchise mode is trash. But so no, nobody's injured. I just couldn't get them enough. I just couldn't get them. See if I got any upgrades to go into this next game. Jota Darius has got 4 upgrades we can do. And that's one thing I do love about NBA Live is the upgrade system. It's one of the coolest things about the game. Could go defense, get his defense good with the shot block upgrade. And I probably will go with that one. Because his driving layup is pretty good. On ball defense upgrade. That's already pretty decent. I'm going to get the shot block upgrade for him though. Improve his defensive attributes. Joshua Carey is, of course, 29 years old, and when you're that old, you can't upgrade him. And that's the case here. He's 29 years old. He's pretty much been upgraded to death. Now you got to get like a lot of points to upgrade him. And here you can get all these 3,000. It takes about 3,000 points to upgrade him. So I don't have the points to upgrade him. Shea Gilges is probably in the same boat. Yep. As you can see there, he's got about 2,400 points. It'll take about 3,000 points to upgrade him. You can't upgrade him. Simons, you can't upgrade. I think Frank Hobson, I could probably upgrade him. Yeah, he's got an upgrade coming. And we'll definitely upgrade. Okay, only has to ask for free throws. Well, cool. We'll upgrade the free throw. Make him good, better behind the line. If he gets fouled, I'll take those. Could have wanted something else, but it is the playoffs. So take whatever little you can get. Thon Maker has a lot of points, but he's 29 years old. And the things that he can upgrade are probably pretty low. Defensive awareness is already down to 60. And I could upgrade that, but it really wouldn't make a difference because it's at 60. So I'll let him build up some more points for next season. The chances are I'll be playing this game next season. I mean, I don't see why I wouldn't be playing it. And I swear to God, Jaren Jackson Jr. is too good, and there's nothing I can upgrade on him. He's in the same boat. Got to have 3,000 points to upgrade him. And yeah, that's the case here. Oh, well, some of this stuff you can upgrade if we double our points. That's about it. But he's not going to get upgraded right now. He doesn't have the points to be upgraded. And so there that goes. Okay, now we're going to go to game 3. Of course, with this, Pistons will be in all white. We'll get them in the black. We'll stay in the white. Here we go. This is a quick way to go through it. If the Wild Series is, I don't play in the Wild Series. It's a watch type series. It's a lot slower. This one is super fast. You send them through a playoff series in a day. I would sim through a lot of games. As I got more comfortable with the team, I would sim through a lot of it. Some I'd play just to get acquainted with the roster, but that'd been about it.
It's the NBA playoffs.
Why ain't they wearing all white?
Tonight, Game 3 of the Eastern Conference Finals. We're at Little Caesars Arena. Tonight, the Detroit Pistons.
Only 2 games away from the finals.
Cavaliers.
That's all I need is 2 more wins.
I'm Ed Cohen. Shea, you look at the Pistons as they enter play. They took 2 big steps forward on the road, winning both those first 2 games. Now they come back home with a 2-0 lead already in their pocket.
And this has been a one-sided.
Yep, and simming it this way kept the series alive. I mean, if I couldn't do it this way, I don't think I would have kept going. But once I said, you know what, Super Sim works for me, I need to just go ahead and get big-time free agents to come to the team, that work with the team, and just let the CPU do what it does. I think that kept the series alive, man. It really did.
Series so far.
All right, we're jumping to a double-digit lead in the first quarter. Oh yeah, we're putting foot to necks in this one. It seems like we're wanting to take these guys out, but Cleveland's making a run. Hopefully we can keep hold of this lead. We're being tough on them. We're putting foot to necks. Trying to end them right now. Go ahead and gut them right now. I'm surprised, given Cleveland's talent with Jackson Dismukes and the players they got. Oh, we're winning game 3. We're going to be up 3 games to none, guys. 3 games to none. I didn't imagine this. Wow, what a performance. It just worked, man. I went and got high-rated players. I got young, promising talent. This has worked out way better than I thought it was going to. This is more of a crazier story than the Wild. Wow. We're actually going to do this, guys. My Pistons may make the finals. We're 1 game away from the finals. Pointers were on point. He took a lot of them, though. Killed him in rebounds. Assists at the edge. Blocks. Steals. Same amount of turnovers. Offensive rebounds got him. Defensive rebounds got him. Bench outplayed theirs with 1 in points in the paint. Shut up. A lot of noise. J.D. Cobbs, 15 points, 1 block, 1 steal, 3 assists, 3 rebounds for J.D. Cobbs. And a double-double for Jaren Jackson. 31 points off 10 rebounds, 5 assists. 3 points for James Bartholomew, 2 points for Hobson, 5 assists, 8 points, 3 assists, 4 rebounds for Anthony Simmons. Joy Darius, 6 points, 5 assists, 5 rebounds. Ooh, Josh Carrier. Oh, my God. I am so glad I got this guy. He has been legit. I finally found a small forward that can actually bring me a championship. Joshua Carrier, 28 points, 3 blocks, 2 steals, 5 assists, and 10 rebounds. A double-double. He was hot. How many three-pointers he made, by the way? I need to see that. 3 for 7. That's not bad. Jaren Jackson, 6 for 8. From behind the stripe. Pretty awesome, man. Pretty awesome. Pretty awesome stuff. DeMont Prather, 9 points, 1 steal, 3 rebounds, 10 assists again. Shea Gilges just passing the ball to everybody, being the floor facilitator, getting it done. 1 game away, guys. 1 game away from the finals. 1 game away from the finals. Can you believe this? I'm not believing this. Oh, man. So here we go, guys. Down to 1 game. Can we do it? Of course, it looks like there's no, and then they have the other glitch where they turn into the All-Stars and they turn back to Pistons on the NBA Live. But I think I finally am going to see the finals for the first time ever. How many? I've been playing this game for 2 years, and I've never seen nothing like this. And the Pistons are actually getting love in the sim. It never happened. All the times I played this game, it never happened. We never got love in the sim. But here we go. Another game. Can my Pistons do it, guys? Can we sweep the Cleveland Cavaliers? We have a chance to do it. And we're going to play in the Blues tonight. I just don't like those other Cleveland. Those are some ugly uniforms. Like the City and Earned are terrible for Cleveland. Those are terrible. Those are terrible unis for them. I never got this much love in the sim, though, man. I did not expect this. I did not expect it at all. Team never gets this much love in the sim.
The NBA playoffs continue on EA Sports. Tonight, Game 4 of the Eastern Conference Finals. We're at Little Caesars Arena. Tonight, the Detroit Pistons taking on the Cleveland Cavaliers. Alongside Jay Williams, I'm Ed Cohen. Jay, you look at the Pistons as they enter play. They were dominant in games 1 through 3, looking to finish it off and move on. And they'll have their home crowd behind them here tonight. And I'll tell you what, I am shocked. I mean shocked that we're here at 3-0 right now. I really thought this was going to be a battle.
I'm shocked too. I didn't see it coming. I did not see this.
So now
Let's finish it off tonight. Let's finish it off. Yeah, that's what I'm like saying. We're jumping on them. Come on, Pistons. We're jumping on them. It's like not even a contest. We might actually do this thing, guys. We're gonna do it. We're going to the finals. Oh my God, man! After years and years, and Andre Drummond, and keeping Drummond on the team, and wanting to win him a ring, and putting new players, and trying to go the draft route and get some players, and finally saying, you know what? I need to go to free agency. I need to bring guys to Detroit to win me this championship, and we got it done. Special video, guys, coming. Detroit Pistons in the finals. That video will be on YouTube. You gotta go to YouTube if you want to see the Pistons finally win a championship. I don't know. I'm divided on it. Maybe I should put it here. I should put it to YouTube. It's not a playlist series. Might put it on here, though. Might put it on here. No, we're simming. I have no reason to jump in. They are taking care of business without me. But now I'm gonna jump in. I'm gonna savor this one. We're gonna savor this for a minute. I'm jumping in just to savor it.
The painted area won't go down.
Red Van Fleet.
To Van Vliet, has a chance, and he drains it. You know, Ed, people don't
Hey,
understand.
Fred, how can you do that to me, man? I let you on the wild.
Different contraptions out there to contest your shot. Guys shoot 500 made shots a day. This is the new norm.
Gilges Alexander. Screen coming. Nice pace, sets it up and slams it down. Jay, that's been the story this evening.
I mean, another one, another dunk, another easy possession. I mean, how demoralizing can this be?
And we swept Cleveland. I didn't see that coming.
On the bench yelling. I don't see anybody on the court even angry right now.
It's good. Count the basket and the foul.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball. But sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Yeah. This game will probably be on Facebook, though. The finals
Missed it
will.
at the line.
Yeah.
Jumper's good.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break their finger. If you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
I am
To Van
shocked.
Vliet. Going along.
The success we're having.
Van Vliet denied. Have to like the
It didn't
defense.
start like
Big
this.
time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Lost it. Doesn't matter, we're winning.
That's no good.
Bring it up there slowly.
To Gilges Alexander. 4-3. I don't know, Jay.
Yeah.
They have a big lead, and this game is just about over. You might not make many friends on the other side with that.
I don't care. We beat Cleveland. I don't care. We won.
Use the clock. The clock is your friend. No, if you have a chance to beat him by 50, beat him by 50. If you want to beat him by 100, keep shooting more threes.
Absolutely. We're going to finals, y'all.
Pistons are the
We're going to finals.
stand alone atop the Eastern Conference. On their way to the NBA
Big finals.
For my partner, Jay Williams.
Oh my God, man.
And Cohen. This has been the NBA
Oh my
Finals
God.
on EA Sports. Find out more at easports.com. Until next time, good night.
Oh God. Wow.
David Rose here, and I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Pistons have won the Eastern Conference Finals. Now it's time for them to set their sights on the bigger prize, the Larry O'Brien Trophy. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Detroit Pistons.
42 points. Oh my God, man.
Rebounds.
The Cleveland Cavaliers struggled for position throughout the whole game when shots went up and gave up too many rebounds.
50 rebounds to 24. Wow. 58 points in the paint to 40.
Player of the game.
Jaren Jackson Jr. Finally.
If you asked him, I'm sure he'd give the credit to his teammate and coaches. But at the end of the day, we know that he's the one that made the biggest impact on this game.
He's a star, man. I traded Luka Doncic for him. Everybody would say that was stupid.
Every player that
But
makes it to
I
the NBA
wanted-
is a great athlete. But even the best
I wanted
players have
Jaren
flaws.
Jackson Jr. man on this roster. I said I need him. He's going to be my big superstar, and he was.
Here are the top plays.
Nope, ain't no top plays. I was only in the game for a minute, so we're not going to do that. Let's get out of here.
That does it for us. On behalf of the rest of the crew, good night.
All right, man. Whew, let's see how we did it. 56%. Pretty good behind the stripe. Free throws. We got the free throws real line 53 times. Wow, they must have fouled a whole lot. Yeah, they had 32 fouls. Jeez. 50 rebounds for 24. This team knew it was gonna. This team knew they were about to win a chance, go to the finals, man. This team played like it too. Wow. "22 points for J.D. Cobb, 7 rebounds, assists, and a steal. 22 points for Darius, 2 assists, 6 rebounds. Joshua Carrier again, 15 points, 11 rebounds, 5 assists. Hobson, 13 points, 3 steals, 1 block, 3 assists, 2 rebounds. Shea Gilges had 16 points, 11 assists. Oh, he's an assist machine. Wow. He got a double-double. Jaren Jackson Jr. is amazing. Best trade I ever did. Best thing I ever did was to get Jaren Jackson Jr. And then the other pieces came. Now we got a team in the finals. My God, guys. My God. Wow. Wow, guys. I can't believe that. You know how long I've been like, man, I want to get Detroit to the finals, and I finally have done it. I got Detroit to the finals, and this was a grind. I mean, I've been playing this game for years. We are one series away from being world champs, man. Let's go ahead and advance the week, which will advance us to the finals. I'm pretty sure, yep, and I think our nemesis will be Denver. It'll be Denver Nuggets versus Detroit Pistons for the finals. Never thought you'd see that. But there it is. Detroit Pistons and the Denver Nuggets in the finals. You just saw the Nuggets. You know, I showed you their roster. The roster ain't all that either. Wow. Dude, this has been... I didn't expect this. Didn't expect it. I think it's about the same. Can't really upgrade anybody because everybody is pretty much... Everybody's pretty much upgraded as far as they'll go. There's gonna be no upgrade to anybody. Does Shea Gilges have anything to upgrade? Nope. Nope, I have nothing to upgrade. They've gotten older, so there's not much you can do about them. Excuse me, guys. I'll take a picture of this real quick, if you don't mind. Gotta capture this on my Facebook page. Ugh. All right. Wow, guys. The Detroit Pistons are in the finals, man. Didn't see that coming. Didn't see us. We swept the Heat. We won 4-2 the 76ers, and I actually swept Cleveland. Wow. Guys, more Pistons franchise sim series is coming up probably by next week as we go to the finals. Probably next week, probably next couple of days. Guys, I thank you for hanging out with me. You just witnessed something that was 2 years in the making. NBA Live on simulation mode. I got the Pistons I put together a roster that's going to the NBA Finals. What a series. What a ride it's been. 2-year ride, man. A lot of trading, a lot of things I did, man. It finally paid off. Got the Pistons in the finals, and we host our first. I will definitely be coming with a video on this one, seeing if we can capture the first championship in the series. Guys, I thank you for hanging out with me, man. This has been so cool. This has been so cool. You know, and not just this, man. This series, of course, been going on. Didn't expect it, but even with the Wild, me putting together a roster that, you know, put the Mavs out, and now we're in the Western Conference semifinals in that series. So it's been a hell of a ride with these series, boy. But this feels like vindication because I was going to quit this series. But I didn't. I held on, and we're in the NBA Finals. This is so freaking cool, man. Well, guys, I thank you for hanging out with me. This video will be posted on Facebook. For all you guys who follow me, I thank y'all. I know y'all going to enjoy this video because I'm watching this video again. I enjoyed it, man. This was beautiful. See you guys later, man. Solo Dolo out.